Alright, let's talk Monkey Kid. So, Monkey Kid is a 2D animated show that was animated by Flying Bark Productions about the successor to the Monkey King. If that means nothing to you, it didn't to me before I watched the show. So the first time I saw Lego Monkey Kid, my sister was showing me one of Knox's AMVs that basically just went over the entirety of the pilot episode, but I didn't even know any of the characters or anything. I just saw clips of the animation and I was like, yo, this is really good. Because back then, I thought 2D animation was kind of just like the old style of animation that people just found a better way of, doing animation stuff in 3D. And so, when I saw this, I was like, wait, 2D animation can actually look good in things? I didn't know that. Because all the animation I had seen was not that. So one of the, the best 2D animated things I had seen before Monkey Kid was Avatar Last Airbender. And that looks great, but also that came out how many years ago? Just saying, but I hadn't seen anything other than that came out 10 years ago at least. So when I saw something that looked like it actually kept progressing 2D animation since then, it was oh wait, yo. Anyway, I got all that from, the first AMV of Knox's I had seen. So, once my sister was like, oh yeah, you guys probably don't know the actual characters. So then she showed me some Overly Sarcastic Productions videos of, who Monkey King is. And after watching those, I was like, oh hey, this guy's actually got a pretty interesting story. I'm actually down to watch this TV show now. Then she put on the show for us because she found it online or whatever. And, watched it and I was like, yo, this is pretty great. So, me, my siblings, we all just watched every episode, basically binged the first 1.5 seasons, because when we started watching it, only the season 2 special had just come out. So, we were watching it, and I'm like, this show actually is pretty great. So our protagonist goes by the name of MK, totally unrelated to the fact that he calls himself the Monkey Kid, but, he's a young adult who delivers Pigsy's Noodles, home of the world's longest noodles. But basically, they live in a futuristic China city where they kind of just deliver noodles to people. And that's kind of what he does before he gets wrapped up in the whole plot of the show. He stumbles across the Monkey King's staff and has to then deliver the staff to Monkey King. But Monkey King just goes, nah, man, I'm going to have you be my successor. So he starts teaching him how to be, as good as the great sage equaling heaven. So other than MK in the main cast, Monkey King is kind of like a, supporting mentor character who first shows up in the, sometimes around in the first season. And then MK's got a best friend named May. Absolutely no romantic relationship in there. Sorry for all those shippers out there. And then you have Tang, the story guy, I guess. There's not really a better way to explain that than Tang, the story guy, and also Freeloader, but yeah. And you got Pigsy, basically MK's father, but he's also his boss, so he's got to be the boss of MK sometimes when he's not delivering noodles and he can't focus on things. And then you got Sandy, the guy who's been through some stuff, so is now a pacifist, but will still fight if it means he has to protect his friends. And also has a cat named Mo. The show also has some great villains. I'm not going to get into any spoilers past, the first special episode, so the pilot. But in the first pilot, you got the Demon Bull King, you got Red Sun, you got Princess Iron Fan, who are all, the Demon Bull family. Monkey Kid's type of humor is not one that you can really explain. You kind of just have to watch it. So here's a couple clips of that.
Free noodles? No one gets a free meal at Pigsy's. I'm not running a charity here, Tang.
Ah, but Pigsy, I was paying with wisdom.
Yeah? Well, wisdom don't pay the rent, you freeloader. How else am I going to expand my business in enemy territory?
Do you mean across the street?
That was an intense game of tag. You guys look like you were having so much fun
Seriously, I almost died back there.
But you didn't. You should invite your new edgy friend, Tip.
Yeah, he was trying to kill me.
Well, in that case, where does he live?
Where is it? Ah, there it is. The Demon Bow King. See?
Kid, what are you doing to me?
If you're not sure you're into Monkey Kid and you're like, it's not my style type thing, what I would say is to, like, give it a chance type thing. Like, because just watch, like, the first season. Because if you like one of the episodes in the first season, not going to spoil anything, but episode 9 is really good. And if you like episode 9, then the show gets more like that. Make sure you watch the whole first season before, you throw it away in the dump and never look at it again until, eventually someone stumbles across it in one of your, like, friend groups, and then they show it to you again, and you're like, what? This is what the show became? Because you didn't give the entire first season a chance. You just saw the first couple of episodes, and you just decided that you didn't like it after you watched one episode. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What did you say? Anyway, it's a really good show. You should watch it. The sound effects of the show, pretty great. They're very iconic, so you know what show it is by just the sound effects. And the music, also iconic. You got certain, like, character themes that'll show up and you'll be like, oh yeah. Well, in the end, I can't give this show the justice that it actually deserves. So I'll just let this show speak for itself.
That's so good!
MK!
How could you possibly lift Monkey King's staff?
I'm sorry, valued customer. You won't be getting your noodles.
They're perfect!
Perfect for what?
Be my successor! Not just anyone can lift my staff, but you did.
What are we? What is our purpose? I just want to be me. Be MK. This whole time, I thought my powers came from the staff.
Believe in yourself. Yeah, I believe in you.
Here comes
Kid.
Monkey Kid is the type of show where, sure, I can show you clips of the animation and just how funny it is, which it is really funny, but you do have to just experience watching it for yourself. So if you haven't seen it, I really say you should watch it. I don't know where you're supposed to find it because it kind of just does not air in this side of the planet. My sister says Happy Kids. I have no idea what that means, but apparently you can, like, watch it there or something. So good luck, guys.